supposed to be talking? Do you need to speak louder? That's good.
All right, welcome back to Missouri Valley Women's Basketball Media Day. I am Calvin Wetzel. I'm hanging out with UIC today. We got head coach Ashleen Bracey, Jada McLeod, Christian Young, Deja Trotter. We're going to get to know you all a little bit. We're going to have some fun a little bit later, but we got to start with some hoops with you, Coach.
Yeah.
Teams picked sixth in the preseason poll today. Obviously, last year finished sixth as well after being picked a lot lower, so not sneaking up on anybody this year. We all know you're for real. What does your team have to do, though, to continue to take that next step and even exceed those expectations again?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I would say two things come to mind. The first would be we have to be able to stick together through adversity, because you're going to hit it. Every team does, and it's going to come down to how you respond to it. And the second thing is put a high premium on building our chemistry and our culture.
And which returners? I know you got a few sitting here next to you, but which returners are going to help you do that?
These two, Jada McLeod right here and Christian Young for sure. I would add to that Danielle Middleton and Sarah Zabrecki. In terms of returners, I think that they understand that, first of all, they bought into our culture and my vision last year in an unbelievable way. And I think that they are just so committed to carrying it on and helping us blend the newcomers that we have and help them to kind of buy into the vision as well.
And in terms of those newcomers, who can fans kind of expect to maybe make an immediate impact right away?
Yeah, a lot to name, but I don't want to leave anybody out, so bear with me. So I'll start with my Chicago transfers. So we have Kimari Rimmer from DePaul, a versatile inside-outside player. We have Micaiah Williams transferring from Marquette, same deal. Incredibly athletic, inside-outside player, can play on both ends of the floor. Christina Lu, transfer from Wisconsin, a scorer, can score in a hurry and in multiple different ways. Coach's kid, high IQ. We got Sandra Frau Garcia, who's a point guard from Spain. It'll help me keep these legs fresh here. Last year we played her over 34 minutes a game, and in the Valley that's tough. So their tag team approach is going to be really important. We got Tara Green, transfer from New Orleans, 6'3", very strong post player that I think will be a matchup problem in the Valley. And lastly, help me.
I think we got Deja Trotter.
Deja Trotter, sitting right here in front of us.
There you go.
Just an unbelievable scorer. Led all junior colleges in scoring, I think close to 24 points a game, can score in multiple ways. But my favorite two things about Deja Trotter would be her toughness and grittiness and just her leadership. It's been unbelievable for our program, but we're really excited about what's to come.
Yeah, well, that toughness and grittiness, I feel like, epitomizes your team.
Yep.
I want to finish up with one more basketball question before we
Okay.
get into some of the other stuff. So, in terms of your style, we know you're tough, gritty, defensive-minded coach. But when you look at strengths and weaknesses, maybe compared to last year and this year, are there some ways that you see this team being the same or different from last year's team?
Very different. They're probably ready to smile. Last year I had anticipated wanting to play fast, and we learned quickly that wasn't going to put us in the best position to win. We weren't deep enough for it. We didn't have enough scores. So we really put a lot of emphasis on the defensive end, which we did great with. This year we have depth and we have scores to go along with just athletic defenders. So you're going to for sure see us play a lot faster and really look to add possessions to the game and have fun with it.
All right, so we're going to shift gears a little bit here. Jada, Christian, Deja, I want you guys to help us get to know you, get to know your teammates a little bit. I'm going to start with you, Jada. Who would you say is the best dancer on your team?
Besides myself, I would say Tara Green.
I agree. All right, who's winning between these two?
It depends what style of dance you're going
What
with.
style? Okay.
If you're going majorette, Sarah. But if you're going just hip-hop,
That's a good answer. I like it. All right, we're going to stick with you, Christian. Who's the funniest?
ooh. Funniest person on the team is Kyra Dempsey-Tone.
All right, and Deja, who's got the best fashion?
I'll probably say Danielle or Kimari. Probably one of those two.
Okay, Jada, we're coming back to you. Who do you think on the team has the most unread messages on their phone right now?
I don't know why, but I feel like it's Deja.
Deja, how many unread messages you got?
A lot of
She's owning it. All right, all right. Christian, out of all your teammates, who do you think would make the best coach someday?
Bailey Lutz.
Okay, what's Bailey got going that would make her a good coach?
Her IQ of the game is just through the roof. Also, she picks up on concepts so fast that she will make an incredible coach. Very personable person, and the way she cares for other people, she would be a great leader one day.
All right, one more about your teammates before we ask you guys a little bit about yourselves. Jada, who on the team are you giving the aux cord to?
Who would I give the aux cord to? You know what? I'm gonna say Deja again, just because
Okay.
she listens to music that I listen to. Like she throws it back. She listens to gospel. She listens to hip hop, anything. So I'm gonna say Deja again.
All right, Deja, what are you going to get playing for us?
I can start us off with a little throw it back, a little old school. Probably,
All right.
probably my go-to.
All right, Deja, we'll stick with you then, get to know you guys a little bit.
Okay.
What is your go-to pregame meal, pregame snack?
It would be cheddar broccoli rice with either chicken or salmon, and add a little broccoli in there or spinach.
Chicken and broccoli combo. Ideal. All right. Christian, favorite social media app?
Ooh, Snapchat.
Snap. That's a first. Everyone's been saying TikTok or Instagram. It's the first one on Snapchat today. All right. All right. Jada, if you got for yourself or for either of these two, a professional player, NBA, WNBA, whoever, that you would compare any of your game to, who would it be? You guys got a good one. Feel free to jump in too.
Yeah, I need some help.
Well, I feel like our coach would say Kevin Durant for Jada or something.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's long, athletic, and can score in multiple ways.
I actually think Debbie Antonelli last year here compared her to a mini Asia Wilson,
Yeah, I'm not
which
gonna
I
lie.
think is like the biggest compliment you could ever have. So hopefully we see some of that this season.
I was just about to say, it would be Aja Wisha for me when it comes to Jada.
Yeah. Asia's the best player in the world, so that's a
Hey.
huge compliment. All right. What would be your superpower?
My superpower would be, it would be a servant leader, honestly. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Just to impact others would be probably the best thing for me.
That is a real superpower. All right, Christian, you win the lottery. What's the first thing you're buying?
Stocks, so then I can make my money go up even more.
Let's go. It's the intelligent choice. All right, Jada, if you could invite one celeb to one of your games, who are you bringing?
Goodness. I would invite Boosie. Is that the name of Boosie?
Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna wrap up with this one, then, Deja. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
To control what you can control. Because a lot of times we focus on things that are not in our control and we can kind of like drive ourselves insane. But if you focus on what is in your control, you have a lot like better peace of mind.
That is excellent words of wisdom to end on. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you for having us.
You.